Push know so much about Drake's family? Like, why do you know the kid's name, where he is, what's happening? Yo, that's the best thing about rap beefs, when you got a mole in the camp.
Hold up, did Drake just expose himself again? Girl, if you thought the tea was spilled, we're about to serve up a whole new brew. You won't believe the latest mess that's been bubbling around Drake's alleged daughter and why some fans are ready to come for his neck. And let's not even get started on how his PR team seems to be crumbling under pressure, trying to clean up this disaster. From shady lawsuits to shocking admissions, this might just be the end of an era for Drake. So buckle up, because we're diving into a whirlwind of drama that'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about Mr. Aubrey Graham. So here's the deal, fam. Drake, the king of emotional bops and IG captions, might just be wrapped up in one of the most confusing dramas of his career. You probably thought the Diddy arrest would have been enough of a distraction, but oh no, Drake had to drag himself right back into the spotlight, and not in a good way. But here's where things get wild. Drake and his partner in PR crimes, aka DJ Academics, have been stirring the pot, and the family of Drake's alleged daughter? Yeah, they are not happy. Sis, they are ready to sue. But let's rewind for a sec. Remember when Kendrick Lamar hit us with that album that left Drake's career bruised and bleeding? Well, apparently while Kendrick has been thriving, Super Bowl headliner anyone, Drake's been crying in the club, literally. There's this viral clip where he's at some event trying to get deep and emotional with the crowd, and sis, no one even cared. Like, you know it's bad when you're pouring your heart out and people are just sipping drinks, looking at their phones. Drake was out here talking about fake friends, betrayal, and how life will kick you when you're down. But all I could think was, baby, is this really about Kendrick, or are you still mad Rihanna didn't pick you? And that's where the real tea begins. Because while Drake's been out here dodging hits, both literal and metaphorical, the rumors about him fathering a secret daughter have been swirling. Now, we've all heard the Pusha T track that spilled the beans on Adonis, but there's been talk of another kid. And this one, the internet's convinced it's a daughter, and they're pointing fingers at a specific woman. So what does Drake do? Instead of handling it like a grown-up, he and Academics thought it'd be smart to drag this poor woman and her child into the spotlight just to prove it wasn't true. Real classy, right? But here's the gag. The family of the alleged daughter isn't just sitting back and watching this mess unfold. Oh no, they've had enough of Drake's and Academics' antics, and they're talking about hitting them with a lawsuit. Can we talk about how wild this is? Drake's team supposedly fed info to Academics to create this whole narrative, thinking they were pulling a fast one on us. But the reality? They might have just opened Pandora's box. This girl's family is claiming they've received death threats from die-hard Drake stans, and they are not having it. And speaking of Academics, let's get into his mess for a second. This man's been out here running his mouth, dragging the situation for clicks and views like it's 2017 all over again. He even admitted that Drake's team fed him information to spread around, hoping to debunk the rumors. But fam, did they really think no one would call them out on this? Like, Drake, my dude, if you've got nothing to hide, why are you going to such lengths to throw off the scent? Why not just clear the air once and for all? Instead, here we are, with Drake allegedly having a secret daughter, Academics possibly catching a lawsuit, and the internet picking apart every move they make. Oh, and did I mention that Academics has his own problems right now? Yep, while he's busy dragging this family through the mud, he's also dealing with his own legal issues. Apparently he's getting sued for defamation, and instead of addressing it like a grown man, he's out here threatening people on YouTube. Boy, sit down. So what's the real deal here? Does Drake actually have another child, or is this just another PR nightmare gone wrong? Either way, it's not looking good for our favorite In My Feelings rapper. Fans are starting to lose patience, and if this lawsuit gains any traction, things could get real messy. Real fast. But let's not forget, Drake had an opportunity to let this all slide. After all, when Diddy got arrested, people pretty much forgot about Drake's ongoing beefs and questionable fatherhood rumors. He could have just laid low, dropped some fire music, and gotten his career back on track. Instead, here we are, watching him and Academics play this weird game of he said, she said, with real people's lives. I mean, come on, Drake. Aren't you tired of the drama by now? And let's be real, Kendrick isn't even worried about Drake anymore. While Drake is busy rehashing old beefs and making emotional speeches in clubs that no one's paying attention to, Kendrick is out here living his best life, unbothered. It's like Drake is stuck in this endless loop of trying to prove himself while everyone else has already moved on. So what's next for Drake? Is he going to keep pushing this narrative, or will he finally let it go and focus on what really matters? His music? Because honey, the clock is ticking, and fans can only take so much. At this point, it feels like every time Drake tries to clear his name, he just digs himself deeper into the hole. And let's not forget the elephant in the room, that infamous summer jam moment when Drake had academics put that child's info on blast. I mean, really? Out of all the things you could have done to handle this situation, that was your move? It's giving desperate. It's giving messy. And it's giving us all secondhand embarrassment. If there's anything Drake should learn from this whole debacle, it's that sometimes silence is golden. Maybe instead of trying to win this unwinnable PR war, he should just focus on what got him here in the first place, his music. But until then, we'll just be here sipping the tea, waiting to see what Drake's next move is. Will he finally take responsibility, or will he keep letting academics fight his battles for him? One thing's for sure though, this isn't the last we'll hear of this drama. So stay tuned, because you know the mess is far from over. Alright fam, that's all the tea we've got on Drake for now. But something tells me this isn't the end. Whether or not this alleged daughter exists, the fallout from this PR disaster is going to keep us entertained for a while. So what do you think? Is Drake hiding something, or is this just another case of the internet doing what it does best? Making mountains out of molehills? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates on this unfolding drama. Until next time, stay messy.